Hello, welcome to the Collectibles, and today we're looking at Untitled. Today we're going to be looking at a Hot Toys Star Wars Moff Gideon TMS 029. Thank you. I don't know why I said that. Thank you. Because, well, thank you everybody. Welcome to the channel. I don't know where I'm going with this. All I want to say is thank you all for watching these videos throughout my move, throughout whatever I'm doing in my life. I mean, you guys are there, so it's awesome to have you around. Also, if you want to be more a part of the channel, you can hit that join button down below, join the channel, and become of the family. And like the video as always. We're going to say a huge thanks to Comic Concepts for getting this out to us. Thank you very much, comicconcepts.com. And, yeah, the links are down below. Susie. I don't know why I said Susie, but... Moff Gideon. Wonderful figure. I think this is a better Moff than a lot of the other ones. Tarkin is an OG. Krennic is kind of whiny. Although his character was cool in development. Grand Moff Tarkin and Grand Moff... Krennic was a Grand Moff, wasn't he? Or Moff Krennic. Krennic. What was Krennic? I forgot because I sold him. Looking at the box we have here is Gideon looking oh so beautiful and just pretty. At the side and at the back, Disney copyrights right here. Brush that off. And then more of Gideon at the side and then back to the front. Typical Star Wars Hot Toys box. Boom. That is beautiful. This art that they have here displayed for you is absolutely beautiful. Like I said, I would display this, but I just don't want to damage my art prints in the boxes and stuff like that. And every time I sell a figure, it's kind of a nuisance to take them out of the picture frames and then put another one. You know what I mean? So that's that beautiful looking stuff. So here is Grand Moff Gideon himself. Giddy up, get it? Because he's... Gideon. So Gideon looks absolutely amazing. I love everything about this. Couple things, as I usually would say, would be the pleather going on his boots. That would be probably the worst part of it. And then, as you can see, going up his crotch, going up his thighs and up to his crotch, is the pleather lining and in the inside of his pants. Which, it's kind of, what do you do? You know, Hot Toys. I don't know if you've found something else yet to replace that with or what, but you're not giving us the best here. And then his cape does come with little magnets at the side to magnet into his shoulder pads, which is really cool because I had no idea why the cape was sticking to itself. And then it stuck to the side of the little shoulders. So that was pretty cool to experience. Things getting stuck and I don't know how to get it out. Sounds like, no, I'm not going to go into that. Cape is very nice and billowy. I love how the scale of the cape is very nice and billowy feeling. It's nothing too stiff. I do wish that the cape didn't have wires. That would be my main thing, is that the cape doesn't have wires. I wouldn't prefer the wires as much. Although it's kind of good for posing and stuff, I don't know. As you can see, like, it billows nicely. You know what I mean. But the thing, I feel like it doesn't give it that nice fall appearance. Like, it doesn't give it that real look. But as far as that goes, you see how nicely this cape billows. It's nice. I love it. But then the wires kind of mess it up. It depends. If you really know how to pose the capes and stuff, it could look really good. It could look nice. But I just don't prefer it on someone like this. It's not Spider-Man jumping through the wind or Darth Maul doing backflips. It's Grand Moff Gideon. He's just going to stand there and try to shoot you in the face. So, I don't think the wires would have been a good choice on this one. But other than that, he does come with a nice array of accessories. Let's go over that now. So here is his katana, or darksaber, looking very fancy. Now, obviously, we do know what to do when it comes to this stuff. Oh my god. Okay, this doesn't come apart. That was an almost break. But it doesn't come off. It just stays like that. But we do know what to do with this, right? I say, send it over to Chris Custom Sabers because he has this magnificent... He's found a way to make it into a darksaber. He makes that stuff look like it's a real lightsaber. And it's pretty cool. I like it. I mean, look at the details on this. You can see... Up close, it looks very nice. Straight up looks like a katana from the Japanese era. Samurai area. Anyway. Boom! This thing looks really cool. It's a big swooshy blade. And while I don't use the swooshy blades, it does look good. And it does seem like it's made out of good materials. Nothing too cheap, no flimsy plastic. It's pretty solid. Here we have what looks like to be the hilt. And I guess this plugs into somewhere. This must come off. Yeah, that looks like it comes off right here. It looks like it comes off right. Yeah, okay, yeah. Maybe it does! But it does. So that plugs off, and you can plug this on and hang it on his belt. So that's cool. Then you have his pistol here, which, very nice looking pistol. Of course, the weathering is nice enough. Not too crazy here, but hey, it's a nice looking blaster. So going over his front face, I think that head sculpt is amazing. It did get a little soft from production to now. I do feel like it did get a little soft, but I mean, we know post-production, it's going to dim me down a little bit as far as the wrinklage and all that kind of stuff goes. If you look on the box, I mean, there's a ton more wrinkles going on versus what this actual figure has. So it's good, but it got settled down a little bit. Kind of like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Episode 3 Obi-Wan, which to me that was a very big disappointment, and I cannot wait till they redo Obi-Wan in the show. That's going to be even awesomer, cooler. Big deal for me, I guess, because I love Obi-Wan. Space Jesus is the way to go. So, like I said, this head sculpt is immaculate. I would say 9 out of 10 for the head sculpt. Only because, taking that point away, because we do have some of the wrinkles missing, and it's kind of a bummer. Moving down, we do have more of the outfit. Now, the outfit looks very nice. It looks exactly how it should be. It's screen accurate. Love the gloss with the mix of matte materials going on throughout. And then you see this one side is a matte, and then vice versa on the other side with a gloss. And then they do have these magnets, as you can see, kind of holding on to his pauldron. Well, not pauldron, but shoulder pads. And it just clips like so you can have it right there. Very innovative from Hot Toys. I like that they did that. I think it's a very neat idea. Very cool. More moving down, you see more of his torso and arm area. Oops, I left that in. And his gloves are kind of cool. I kind of like those gloves. Like, they're neat. I don't know what kind of gloves you call them, but the fingerless tactical gloves looks awesome the way Hot Toys made them. A little bit of weathering paint, as you can see on that as well. These gauntlets are really big. But that's just show accurate. Can't complain about that. And then you have his little belt torso area, leading down all the way to his little, this looks like a Vader chest plate type thing, but he's not on life support, so I don't know what that is. And then you have his blaster holder made out of pleather right there, which holds his blaster behind his arm, like so. So that's, I mean, they kind of went away with the magnet right there. I'm not sure if that's screen accurate or it's just a move from Hot Toys to stop using the magnets. But moving down, as you can see, his pants and the pleather galore right here. This is where the pleather galore comes in, and I kind of get, it sucks. But, I mean, I would have preferred sculpted boots and split boot design. I don't know why they think this is okay. It doesn't even look to scale to me. It doesn't have that feel of realism to me. I don't think it's something they could have. I just feel like it should have been sculpted. Hot Toys, just sculpt the damn boots. You don't have to do all this pleather mess, because it's just another stupid issue down the road that we have to deal with. We're out here treating crap with leather conditioner and stuff like that. I don't want to have to do that. That's stupid. I mean, this is premium collectibles, and I don't want to have to do that for my stuff 2 years down the road after buying this thing. So I expect it to finish off in a good way and just make it sculpted. We do have the nameplate right there, Moff Gideon, Star Wars, and then the same old Death Star base that we're used to, which I'm totally fine with Star Wars using this, or Hot Toys using the Star Wars base, because I absolutely love them. Great platform to pose on, great platform to look on. And then we do have a little bit of an issue with these sand bases like Tatooine ones and such, but hey, it is what it is. So all in all, the whole look of this figure is a nice selling point. I do give it props for that, but I do not give it props to where they start to use pleather and stuff like that heavily on certain figures. And I don't like that, because I just want figures to last. I don't want to have to worry. So let's go into articulation and stuff. So this cape does kind of fold back. I kind of like it like this. You know, it kind of makes him not look like this big old giant appearance. I don't really like that look. I don't know. It's just because the cape doesn't fall behind him. If it did, I mean, I'll have to futz with the wires and kind of maneuver it. But if it did, I feel like it would be a lot better. Like, see, that looks a lot better to me. That right there. That looks better. But then when you put it out in front of him, it's kind of like, or off to the side more so, as where the magnets are intending. This cape kind of wants to look like a Black Series toy instead. So that's where I kind of say you got to futz with that cape. I'm not going to take any points away for that, because, I mean, it's up to you and how you pose it. It's going to be up to the photographer, up to the poser, up to the collector on how you want to make this thing look. So that's up to them. So, as I was saying, let's put this back behind each other, and the magnets actually hold them together, which is pretty cool, because I might use that. I might utilize that little feature that he kind of accidentally came with. Articulation of the head, it's just a single neck. There's no double neck. Sorry, there's no double neck over there, so it does move around, but no, you know, the split head design. And then that is amazing. I like that, because usually these uniforms tend to tighten up the articulation, but not for this guy. This guy's doing completely an amazing job. Everything you see here is good looking. Look at that. I think that's adequate. And then you have, see, it doesn't want to go too far back and then too far front, but then you have nice little ratcheted joints in the knees. And then these boots, like I said, I mean, they're nice looking, they're weathered adequately, but I just don't feel like they're necessary. You can easily get away with the split boot design after so much of posing, and then you come back and just do this. What if this whole thing rips? And I've seen it before. It just rips. And it kind of sucks, and it just automatically right there just devalues your figure. So that's kind of sucky. Although they do look good from a certain point, when you look front on, it just looks kind of goofy. But I do prefer, like, if they had a split boot design, they could have easily gotten away with it. And they've gotten away with it in many figures, like Darth Maul, the Phantom Menace. They could do that, right? So, and it looks like leather. They can easily get away with it by it looking like leather. So here is Grand Moff, looking all snazzy dazzy, and he's about to like leap forward and say voila. But hey, this guy looks, I mean, he looks amazing on his own. Just taking a step back and not focusing on all the don'ts on this guy, I think it looks nice. Now here we have some more of this face, which is probably the biggest selling point, which is his head sculpt. In certain lighting, he does look a little bit darker than he should be, but under this white light, he kind of evens out. But I do feel like Hot Toys went a little bit too chocolatey on the head sculpt paint. So other than that, the hair, everything sculpt-wise, I just like this cape billowing at the back like that. I prefer that a lot better. I don't know, but if you want to be screen accurate, you can do whatever you want to do. But I give this figure 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 because it's so crappy pleather usage, and then the cape kind of looks weird, I guess. And then, yeah, I guess everything else is cool and all. It comes with the Darksaber, it comes with everything you'll need, you know, for the guy. So, hey, 8.5 out of 10. If you just take away the pleather Hot Toys, you can get 9s out of me, man. You can get almost perfect 10s out of me. I mean, the head sculpt, oh yeah, another takeaway is because the head sculpt been softened up a bit. I don't like when they do that, but it's just the mass production level. Probably you're not going to get prototype standards, but you do get close to prototype standards, which is good. Nothing to complain about too much, but it is there because they did show us that. So, until next time, guys, Easy Company Collectibles. Subscribe, like, and share the video. Show it to your mommy, your daddy, your sister, your brother, and your ex-wife. because she still matters, although you don't think she does. She does, trust me. Until next time, guys, goodbye.